You're sick. That's why he's here.
He'll pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Maybe he won't.
Hey.
I'll leave you two pals alone.
I brought you a special present.
What is it?
Open it up.
A book?
That's right. When I was your age, television was called books. And this is a special book. It was the book my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father. And today, I'm going to read it to you.
From the creators of Despicable Me.
Wow.
Has it got any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, torture, revenge, giants, monsters, chases, escapes, true love, miracles.
Doesn't sound too bad.
So, it is down to you, and it is down to me. If you wish her dead, by all means, keep moving forward.
Let me explain.
Now, who can explain?
There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Newton's method and how you use it.
Perhaps an arrangement can be reached?
He messed it all up. It was supposed to go Hunger Games, yeah, Hunger Games.
Well, if there can be no arrangement, then we are at an impasse.
I'm afraid so.
You can use it to solve nonlinear equations.
But they just do what they want with my songs.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
That's impressive. That's really good. I mean, I'm very impressed by that, especially since my class is called Nonlinear Equations. All right, now somebody tell me something I don't already know.
Child, I wanna go admit it, yeah. What you talk about, I live it, yeah. What you talk about, I did it, yeah. Man, wide open.
Anyone? Bueller. Anyone? Bueller. Bueller.
Newton stole it?
I'm sorry?
Dog. Yeah, I've been grinding all week long. All competitors can holler at me if they ever feel they got a problem. You ain't said nothing but a word. If we got some problems, I'll solve them.
Newton stole it? Well, Joseph Raphson published the same method 50 years earlier.
You can run and you can hide, but I conquer and divide. I can see it in your eyes that you scared and terrified. I'm just doing what I know. I'm just putting on a show. 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
If the start value is too far removed from true zero, then it fails.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Ben Campbell.
Ben. So Ben Campbell suggests that Joseph Raphson was the original author of this method. Well, if that's the case, then why didn't he get any credit? Well, for one thing, Newton had a better publicist. And for another, after 1700, we know very little about Raphson other than the fact that he discovered the Kabbalah about 300 years before Madonna. All right, now, let's give Ben a chance for some extra credit, shall we?
You can run and you can hide, but I conquer and divide. I can see it in your eyes that you scared and terrified. I'm just doing what I know. 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess? To the death? I accept.
Good. Then pour the wine.
I call this, the game show host problem, all right? Ben, suppose you're on a game show. And you are given a chance to choose from 3 different doors.
All right.
All right? Now, behind one of the doors is a new car. Behind the other two, goats. Which door would you choose, Ben?
Door number 1.
Door number 1. Ben chooses door number 1. All right, now, the game show host, who, by the way, knows what's behind all the other doors, decides to open another door. Let's say he chooses door number 3, behind which sits a goat. Now, Ben, game show host comes up to you and says, Ben, do you want to stay with door number 1 or go with door number 2? Now,
The battle of wits has begun.
But it's so simple.
in your interest, to switch your choice.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Remember, the host knows where the car is, so how do you know he's not playing a trick on you, trying to use reverse psychology to get you to pick a goat?
Well, I wouldn't really care. I mean, my answer's based on statistics, based on variable change.
All I have to do is divine from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own goblet or his enemies? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given.
Variable change, but he just asked you a simple question.
Yeah, which changed everything.
You must have known I was not a great fool. You would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You've made your decision then?
Not remotely.
Enlighten us.
Because iocane comes from Australia, as everyone knows. And Australia is entirely peopled with criminals. And criminals are used to having people not trust them, as you are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
Well, when I was originally asked to choose a door, I had a 33.3% chance of choosing right.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going!
But after he opens one of the doors and then reoffers me the choice, it's now 66.7% if I choose to switch.
Where was I?
Australia.
Yes, Australia!
Yeah, I'll take door number 2, and thank you for the extra 33.3%.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You must have studied, and in studying you must have learned that man is mortal, so you would have put the poison as far from yourself as possible, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're trying to trick me into giving away something. It won't work.
It has worked. You've given everything away. I know where the poison is.
Then make your choice.
I will, and I choose. What in the world can that be?
Exactly. People, remember, if you don't know which door to open, always account for variable change.
Let's drink. Me from my glass, and you from yours.
You guessed wrong.
Now, see, most people wouldn't take the switch out of paranoia, fear, emotions. But Mr. Campbell, he kept emotions aside and let simple math get his ass into a brand new car.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses when your back was turned. Ha ha, you fool. You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this: never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
All right, everybody. That's the end of the day. Thank you very much. Your graded papers are down here at the end. You can pick them up on your way out.
Who are you?
I'm no one to be trifled with.
Morning, Hank. I'm midway through the G's.